It's time! It's time! Welcome to the first ever edition of Thursday Night Turbulence. Brought to you by FTW Premier Promo League. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor, my great privilege to bring to you the first 4 matches in the FTW Premier Promo League Tournament of Power. And boy, do we have some doozies on the card for you tonight. Oh my God, I can't wait to get down to the action. Thank you so much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for one hell of a treat. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right down to it. Let's get to our first match, which will see the Chosen One CPG taking on the highest score from our pilot episode last week, the Messiah of Words, Chino Jamez. Chino. I'm heartbroken, my friend. Let me tell you why. I wanted to face you in the finals. I wanted the Chosen One CPG versus Chino Jamez right at the end to make it that little bit more interesting. You see, mate, I have nothing but respect for you. I have nothing but respect for what you and Tyler done when it came to the first ever promo battle in FTW, and you've done nothing but make this group more legit. But unfortunately, that's not what we're here to talk about today. You see, Chino, everybody here wants to be champions, and if that means that I have to talk you down, mate, so be it. Because at the end of the day, the Chosen One needs to be a champion again, and that's what I'm known for in FTW. 1, being a champion, 2, from talking. You see, Chino, it's not all as easy as when you came in here and you walked straight into that match with Tyler. You know, not all of us have been handed stuff. Yeah, I've been handed titles left, right, and center everywhere I've been. But, you know, nobody has rise to fame as quick as you have. Nobody has just bounced into that spotlight. And nobody should be placed against the Chosen One CPG in a first round matchup. Never mind in a tournament for a championship in a promo league. You see, Chino, I didn't want to go here, but the minute you came in and I looked at your name, it just looked like some little Italian from a mafia had escaped because they found out that he was a tout. But then I saw the mask and the whole clown gimmick, and that's exactly what you are, Chino. You're a clown. You're a joke. If you think that you're coming in to FTW, never mind the FTW promo league, and you think that you're gonna
outshine the Chosen One CPG by putting on an accent, by putting on a mask, by appearing on a flash of Hollywood, then you have another thing coming. You see, I'll make my promos short and sweet. You see, just like you do, mate, I'll come out and I'll say my point and I'll leave. But when it comes to this and it's all said and done, Chino, don't be thinking you're going to get an easy matchup. Now, we all know the judges. We all know the creativity level of them. So we're going to have to come up with something very fucking creative. Very creative in order to impress them. And with no doubt, mate, I think you'll post something that's much more creative than me. But the whole thing is, Chino, you don't know me. I've been here long enough within prediction leagues to know your type. You come in, you hype a few matches up, you do good, they throw you a bone, but then you crumble. Then you crumble. We've all been there. I've seen it. I've seen it happen to me. I'll see it happen to Hollywood, Haywood. I'll see it happen to you. So, judges, Chino, and everybody else watching, I hope you've been listening. And when the Chosen One gets further on into this competition, I hope that you'll be watching with open eyes and listening with open ears. Because the Chosen One isn't taking it easy. The Chosen One is here to win, and the Chosen One is out.
FTW, the Premier Promo League, the Tournament of Power. It is rapidly upon us. Now you see, this tournament is to crown the new champion, though if you ask me, I'm already the champion, but I'm not the kind of guy that likes to be handed things. I like to earn my keep. So if this is what I gotta do to earn that keep, if these are the people that I have to go through, then so be it. I will start with you, Chosen One. I've seen you out here talking about, I better bring my A game. Let me explain something to you, kid. It's the only game I have is A. I only have one speed, and that's full throttle. That's all the way, pedal to the metal, balls to the wall, if you will, whatever you want to call it. And you're going to find that out when we step into this ring. And you're going to find that out when you hear the announcer saying, and your winner, Chino Jamez, and advancing on to the next part of this Tournament of Power. Now, to the rest of you gentlemen in this tournament, I cannot wait till our paths cross so you too can experience the righteousness that comes along with being in this match with me. Now, Chosen One, I don't have nothing personal against you. This is just business. Business that I will conduct. Business that will be handled. And at the end of this Tournament of Power, everybody in the FTW Promo League will see where the power really lies. So gentlemen, have fun in your matches, because just know, when you get to me, the fun stops. And if you need proof, then wait till you see what I do to the Chosen One in this match, because this is going to be the beginning of everybody's downfall. FTW, the righteous one has arrived. Chosen One, you have been chosen to get your ass thoroughly whooped first. Welcome to the slaughter. Wow! That is the kind of action that you can expect here in the Tournament of Power. But ladies and gentlemen, there's 3 more matches on the card tonight. And what can I say about this next match? You have 2 men that just seemed like they were destined to face each other in the Tournament of Power. Who would know that by luck of the draw, they would pull each other in the first round? I'm talking about the one-man army versus the army of one. Ladies and gentlemen, there might not be much left on the battlefield after this epic confrontation between 2 of the Premier Promo League's best in the Tournament of Power. Let's get down to the action.
Tyler Drummond, this is it. The first round of the tournament in Power. You and me face to face. Which, something that's been really puzzling me. I can't exactly put my ton on it. It's saying there. Oh yeah, now I remember. How can you call yourself the one-man army? Because you say you're the best of this. I think the reason why you say that is because you started it all. Anything just because you started it all, people are going to automatically kiss your ass. Like your head down, ass up, and people just wanting to kiss it. But let me tell you, I'm not one of them people. Alright? Let me tell you, you can fool all these other snowflakes here. But what I see is fear. And let me tell you, fear is one hell of a powerful weapon, my friend. Because one, you shoot one hype promo at me, which honestly I think that's the only promo you really did here, if I'm not mistaken. And when I shoot two at you, you freeze. Alright? Alright, because Cat got your ton. Alright? And honestly, I'm not going to sugarcoat it here. The first round, you don't stand much of a chance. Because I've seen what you can do, and let me say, I'm not exactly impressed. It's not even about hitting my expectations. It's about hitting the principles of it. Alright? In a promo league, you bring whatever you got on the table. Whatever you leave behind, it comes back and bites you around your ass. So for this, I'm putting everything on you. And let me tell you, it's not me coming after you. It's karma coming back to bite your own ass that's biting you. So, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. You basically couldn't hold your tongue, so I had to hold it for you. And let me tell you right now, you try to hide behind your walls, but now I'm starting to smoke you out. And you're left out in the open with the kill shot. Welp, cue the end credits, because that's all, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first non-pilot episode of the FTW Premier Promo League Thursday Night Turbulence. I'm supposed to be serious because I'm in a battle this evening, but I can't stop smiling. Look at what we've created. The premier place for promo competition. And that's where the pleasantries end. Jax, just like your surname, your time in this tournament is going to be a mirage. See, I wasn't supposed to be in this tournament. Who creates a premier promo league full of the best competitors we could find and then uses it to elevate himself? I didn't want to be here, at least not in this initial tournament. This was supposed to showcase you guys, but as fate would have it, the roster reshuffled a couple times, and so now, off the bench I come to give you an ass whooping. I can handle your smack talk. I can handle the fact that you like to take great white shark-sized bites and swim in the deep end, even though baby food and the kiddie pool is more your style. What I can't handle is your goddamn copyright infringement. I am the army of one. You call yourself the one-man army? That's not going to fly with me, because like I said in my hype, not only am I taking the W this week, I'm also taking my name back. You don't know the hell I had to go through to earn my name. The trials, tribulations, heartbreak I suffered. I earned this name. I am the army of one. And there's no room in this group for a one-man army, so Mr. Desert Mirage, go back to the drawing board and pick yourself a new name because this one's taken. Now, as for next week, I don't give a fuck if I'm facing Lamar or if it's Tarzan's War. Lamar, you already know what I can do to you. And that was back in March. Oh, how my talents have grown. And as for you, Mr. War, if you manage to make it past Lamar, you better bring all your animals. Give me your wildest Tarzan call and bring every bit of the war to me. Anything less, and you're going to be sitting on the sidelines watching the rest of this tournament. We'll see you guys next week.
Well, I'd say that one didn't disappoint. The question is, who was better? The army of one or the one-man army? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little partial to this next matchup because it faces two competitors that rise above the crop. I'm speaking about myself. I'm just kidding. This next matchup, I promise you, will not disappoint. It is yours truly, Hollywood Haywood, versus the Pinnacle Allen Matthews. So let's climb up to the top in the Tournament of Power and get back to the action. FTW Premier Promo League, welcome! We are finally here at the Tournament of Power, and I find myself involved in a match with a man who I have a lot of history with all over the fantasy wrestling world. You see, the Pinnacle Allen Matthews and I have battled on numerous occasions. And I will tell you this, FTW Universe, I will tell you that I have been to the top of the mountaintop. I have been to the pinnacle. And quite frankly, it's not that impressive. You see, the Pinnacle, he will tell you about all of his accomplishments and about how he is so much above all of you. But the truth of the matter is, at the top of that mountaintop, at the top of that pinnacle, when you look down, all you see is a man just like you and just like me. You see a man who is trying to overcompensate for all of his shortcomings. You see, you can give yourself any fancy name you want. I call myself Hollywood Haywood. But behind the names, behind the characters, you're still just a man. I'm still just a man. So let's take it off for a minute. Let's get real. This is the FTW Premier Promo League Pinnacle, and this is the damn Tournament of Power. And it's a damn shame that you had to face me in the first round. Now, I was going to come out here and do what you're going to do and act like I was so much better than everybody else, but that's not what the FTW universe deserves. What they deserve is somebody who's going to come out here and keep it real. You see, Pinnacle, I applaud you. Bravo, bravo, for stepping into this Tournament of Power. There are 16 individuals in this tournament that could be the main event in any promo league and might already be. But the thing about it is, Pinnacle, you know deep down that you're in over your head. you know deep down that even if by some freak incident you were able to get past me in this tournament, your next opponent is just gonna do the same thing. They're gonna climb to the top of this peak that you talk about, and they're gonna look down and they're going to see a simple man, an insecure man, a man who's in over his head, and you can drink all the fancy drinks you want, you can talk all the fancy talk you want, you can say all the big words you want and talk about your education, but at the end of the day, you know in your heart of hearts that in a battle of words, you don't stand a chance against Hollywood Haywood. And when the last three things you hear when we get in that ring are the fans chanting, lights, camera, action, don't say I didn't warn you.
FTW Promo League, what you're really here for now is a prophetic eulogy for Hollywood Haywood. And what that means is that after this promo is done, you will realize that though you may still see him walking around here, the man that really is there, the spirit of that man, will be dead. Because he has yet again decided to deal with the Pinnacle. So let's talk about Hollywood. Hollywood, I know you were very anxious to find a new arena to maybe find some success in. But here to tell you, buddy, it's not going to happen. You see, the problem with you and trying to obtain success is that you have to be built for it, and you're not. Or at least you are not anymore. I don't know what you did in some other outlaw indie mud show shit places, but here you've been real jobber-esque lately, real Shotgun Saturday Night Velocity type vibes, if you know what I mean. And look, it's okay. It's not all your fault. We all have need for certain types of superstars here. And I guess you are a serviceable, what do they call it? Solid old hand, right? That's you, buddy. And that solid hand is here right now to serve as another stepping stone yet again for me. Hollywood Haywood, you talk more than anyone else in this entire league. So again, I understand the natural belief that you would be good and built for this promo league. But let me tell you something else. Just because you do something a lot doesn't mean that it's good. And I'm here to tell you, when you talk, it ain't very good. I would know. I just got done being on a show that, let me tell you, I'm glad you paid me, because there's no other way I would have been on there. Hollywood Haywood, what else can we talk about? That's right. I understand the gimmick you're really going for now. You've had so many different gimmicks or attempted ones before. Hollywood Unhinged. Really? That was cute. That was fun for a little bit. But no, I understand your gimmick now. You're really Hollywood Haywood, the man of 1,000 factions. Because that's all you've done in your time being FTW is show up with groups, try to create new groups, abandon groups. And even here now, you're in a new group, Entourage. Let me tell you, if y'all are the Entourage, then you, sir, are definitely the turtle of the group. But you already knew that. And for that, maybe we should be commending you a little bit. You are smart enough to maybe understand that now with this group, you can at least be around success. You can at least be in the midst and rub up against them. Hell, somebody in that group, maybe like the Army one, might need you to hold the title for him while he handles some action. But we all know you're on the way out. And truthfully, after this promo's done, you might want to think about that farewell tour, talk to Pro Wrestling Tees, and see if they might let you put up some farewell t-shirts on there. Not that anybody will buy them. Hollywood, buddy. I'm sorry it had to be this way, but just know, as you're here and you're processing the fact that you're entering your old Yeller moment, you still served a purpose. And that's yet again making the Pinnacle look good and stand tall. And don't worry, pal. I'll even throw in a little bouquet of flowers for the funeral arrangement. Until next time, Pinnacle out.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say because how can one hype themselves? But let me just tell you this, the Pinnacle brought it like I knew he would. I have a feeling that this one could come down to just a hair of a score. It was an honor and a privilege to take on Caleb, the Pinnacle. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the final match of the night. You know, when I see this match in the Tournament of Power, I think about how lucky we are to be here, how lucky we are to have the competitors we have. There's some built-in backstory here. You see, it's kind of like Yoda and Luke Skywalker. Oh yeah. You see, you have the teacher and Mandish versus the young gun, Steven Faison. Ladies and gentlemen, the final match of the night could be the most heartfelt match of the entire tournament. I know both of these two individuals, and I know that they will deliver a match truly worthy of the Tournament of Power.
CMB. CMB. Man, we all we got. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes. Oh!
Alright, check it out.
I didn't think it'd have to come to this. Mandish Singh. FTW, let me break y'all down with a little bit of a story time here. Last year, I was a part of another wrestling group called the Nation of African American Wrestling Fans, aka NAW. During this time, NAW had something called Faction Wars. And as I was looking through the group, I seen this one faction, and they were funny, full of memes, but they had a bright spot in their promo guy. And that was Mandish Singh. I shot Mandish a comment and I said, hey, I would love to join your ranks. And with open arms, he welcomed me in. And from that point on, Mandish had became one of the closest people I have in the internet wrestling community. I look at Mandish almost like a big brother. I've seen Mandish go from group to group and dominate wherever he has been. And by God, he has been dominant in most places. But this is what you need to realize. This isn't this isn't the BWO. This is FTW. And I'm sorry, brother, I do have to put you off the pasture because there's no friends when it comes to being a champion. There's no allies when it comes to being a champion. There is no roses, no cupcakes, no flowers when it comes to being a champion. It is every man for themselves. And it seemed like the matchmakers at FTW have you down my sight line. What y'all don't understand is this is the most motivated the Young Gun has ever been. I want to be the very best. It's fuck that. I need to be the very best. I need to prove to myself that I can be the very best. And Mandish, I have to take you out. This tournament of power will show from pillar to post that the Young Gun is the best in the fucking internet wrestling community at what he does. And I'm sorry, Mandish, but you gotta go. As it pains me to do this, target, set, bang.
Okay, come on. Interviews are always important. First impressions are everything, okay, guys? Come on. Come on, Mandish, you've done this before. You know some of these people, okay? Hi, my name is Mandish. No, it's not gonna work. So I heard this is where all the big boys play, huh? How about that? That's creepy, actually. Jeez. Hey, FTW. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's Mandish. Some of you guys might know me, and others might have seen me as DJ Khaled. No. Why would I put myself down as my first impression? You know what? The funny thing about the internet, man, it's hilarious, actually. Here we are, group of grown men on the internet trying to receive validation from one another in these promo contests and, talking about everything that we're gonna do to each other. Like, oh, if you step up to me, I'm gonna kill you. And if you say the wrong thing to me, I'm gonna take you down. And yeah, that's so cool, right? That's so awesome. I can't believe we're wasting our time doing this. It's so amazing. I tried, okay? I'm gonna take this off because it's fucking hot up here, okay? And now, let me tell you something, okay? I love the world of promos, okay? I love the promo creativity. I love everything that people bring. And I thought FTW was going to be the league of extraordinary promo talkers. Then I started seeing some of these videos and I started seeing some of the content. And here I am realizing, man, what am I doing? What am I doing, okay? There are so many other things I can be doing right now. I could be on Xbox. I could be doing my girlfriend. I could be catching up on Ozark. I could be doing a lot of things. But here I am right now, again, sucked into this world of promo battles. Craving that validation that you guys are all looking for. That you're all striving for. That you guys cling on every morning, like, hey guys, hey, look what I posted, look what I did, guys, yeah, go Tommy, go Jimmy, whatever your fucking names are. look, go ahead. You have fun. You guys do what you want to do. But let me tell you something about myself, okay? Money talks nowadays, okay? Money talks. So if you're not coming up and stepping to me with a $1 million promo, don't even try it, okay? Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. Don't waste anybody else's time. Because they were unfortunate enough to sit through that piece of crap that you thought was so damn good. And of course, I'm in this tournament, so like now we have to prove ourselves like we're fucking in Dragon Ball Z all of a sudden, like we're in the Tournament of Powers, and you know, everything is just gonna be like, oh, let's see who's the best of the best. And my first opponent is actually a guy that I'm actually cool with, man. Like on the internet world, he's like one of the coolest guys I've ever met. He's young, he's bright, he's hot-headed, but he's like a pugnacious type of dude who doesn't give up. Hey Steve, how you doing, bro? I haven't seen you since that group chat that we were in, or the other group chat that we were in, or the other group that we're in, okay? We haven't talked in a while. By the way, how come you don't share music with me anymore? Remember when we used to do that? We used to get so caught up in these sad songs, and we're like, yo, this is so good, it's so relatable. Cut my heart into a million pieces. It was just so beautiful. We would just sit. We would be crying together, and it would be so beautiful. Whatever happened to those days, Steve? Why did you stop those days? I want to cry with you, Steve. Okay. I'll cry with you after this promo is done, okay? When I advance to the next round, we can go ahead and cry together. I'll let you pick the music. Whatever you want to do, let's do it, okay? And for all of you other people in the FTW, get used to this name, Mandish. Pronounce it, okay? It's not Mandish, all right? You can take your Karen ass out of here. It's nothing else. Mandish, all right? That's all you need to know. Because at the top of this FTW mountaintop, I plan on being the guy that you're all gunning for, okay? Oh, by the way, shout out to the Young Gun. What a cool name, bro. Yeah, no, that's not cool. Sorry, I hate to admit that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that one was going to be heartfelt, but I had no idea just how personal it would get. The judges are going to have their hands filled with all of these matchups that we had tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, this is just the first half of the first round of the Tournament of Power. Next week, we will be back with more fantastic matchups. We will see the debut of such superstars like Mr. Glass. The judges will get to see more of DB greatness. And I happen to know a certain someone who isn't awesome. He's hot. Will debut next week. And who can forget Tarzan's Wars? Ladies and gentlemen, next week, Thursday Night Turbulence, the FTW Premier Promo League will proudly present the second half of round 1 of the Tournament of Power.